How's that look?
Looks good.
He took off the hat. Why did he take off the hat? It's meant to keep it on. I say that we get all those with the suits and stuff. One side of the court. And those... Whoa, we could have it set up with those that support Kurtz on one side of the room and the other on the other side.
Oh, sounds good.
Hello, the press. Hello, how are we? Damn straight, we're good. Okay.
Say nothing to the. Yeah. Say nothing without. Yeah. I'm his legal representative. Any questions you have can be directed to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you address any questions you have to me.
Alright.
Yep.
I don't have any questions.
Any questions? Good. Then do not speak to my
Legal
client.
representative.
Yeah, what can I do
Please,
for you?
come on.
Right.
Hello, gentlemen. You're...
Hello.
Yes. As you can see, I've been preparing, so.
Really wish I had a formal... Oh well. I have a code. Gotta stick to it.
Is that Mr. Wang?
We have somewhat of a crowd forming out there, which is good.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Please get into the cage. Okay.
You support Kurtz or against?
Let me think about it with my individual of color.
Hey, watch this, watch
Hello,
this.
you two here to support or
I-
against?
I don't have any weapons.
We know that. I'm asking...
Now I do. Watch
Okay,
that,
but-
that's cool, right? That's cool.
Gonna quiz...
Hey man, don't do that.
Decide for Kurt's dead, guys.
What?
Hey guys, come over here if you want Kurt's dead.
Come on my side, man. What the fudge? Your opinions stink.
Private first class, do you
I think
support
would
Kurtz or
benefit
go
from this
against?
task force so much.
Alrighty.
Oh my god.
I
Are
don't know
you
what I'm
against
going
or
for.
defend?
Would.
Are you against or for? Do you want Kurtz
Alright.
dead or alive?
I think High Conan would be a great change.
I don't know.
Alright.
Okay, you're sitting on the
They're
right.
both
Go.
awful options.
Go on the right. Laugh at me one more time, I'm gonna break your kneecaps.
Oh, if that offends you, I'm sorry. Oh, this is actually the left. I want to go on this side.
Okay, hold on.
No, you're left and right, buddy. Come on. Oh.
Okay, we have a couple people again.
Hey, which side's the side I want to kill them?
The side you're
That's
on.
the side. That side.
Alright, good.
Sit down for the time being.
You think I'd spare the man's
Can you
life?
please make sure
You
that none
think
of your Inquisitors are cloaking in here? Thank you.
Yep, it's Marcus
yeah,
Wang.
I'm
He
making
still
sure
hasn't
they're
gotten
all
his stupid
Yeah,
Marcus
one
Wang.
day,
Oh my
then none of
god.
them are cloaked, so-
Man, there is no VC, you lie.
He RDM'd me and he wasn't
Alrighty, that takes care of that issue.
You're schizophrenic.
Who said that?
And apparently Lord Vader's gonna be in here, so make sure you get a bunch of good shots of him. Hello, Major, are you here against?
You good to start?
Alrighty, against.
I don't know. This guy, they're not telling me anything.
I'm just getting comfortable with the Grand Inquisitor.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, is that Lord Vader?
And
My
Lord
lord.
Vader's here, make
Hey,
sure
just
you
a
get
small
I'm so
question.
pleased
Do you have a
I'm so
jury?
pleased you came.
Make sure it's always on his good side. Alrighty, left or right?
I want to get him killed. I can just do it myself, you know.
No, in there.
We're
Sit
ready
in
to
the box
begin.
over there.
Oh yeah.
Go to the right.
Very well, sir.
Well, those cape physics are amazing. What the heck? Vader looks kind of good from behind.
Please be quiet for the time being.
Very well. Kurtz has been charged with 5 total charges. He has been charged
Oh,
with
yeah, you're getting an admin report, anybody?
HC-06 or Terror,
Oh, sugar?
HC-09 Desecration, SV-01 Subversion of the Imperial Way of Life, SV-03 Subversion of State Security, and E-07 Possession of Explosives. It is the ISB's prerogative that he intended to and successfully blew up the statue within ISB headquarters on board this vessel. The evidence the ISB deems that this Lieutenant Colonel.
Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry, I'm CD counsel for this. Death.
You're not very helpful, mate. Come on.
For the in terms of what
Visible.
is charged, nothing, sir.
Sorry, can you repeat that, sorry?
Do you have anything to say before we submit evidence?
We the only thing we have to say is that the defendant pleads not guilty on all charges.
Yeah!
Very well.
My jetpack on.
Begin the sharing of evidence.
Very well.
Alright, who's the cause of this? Who's doing this?
The first item that we have includes a room search conducted by myself on the room of the of Kurtz himself. The room search in question revealed the following information. After searching through his search history on his device, on his console within his quarters, we found his search history included the following items. Why are Xenos allowed to work? Funny dancing Vader clips, ST funny death noise, free
Hey!
Robux credits, How to make a pipe bomb? Is treason punishable by death? What is the definition of treason?
Oh my gosh.
In his room, we found the following items. 9 yellow canisters containing a substance that we identified to be explosive. 3 pipe-shaped items that he conceded to be water piping project the engineers asked him to help with. I was unable to get an answer from the engineers about this. They spoke funny. And we found 2 boxes of electrical wiring and parts. He suggested that the 9 yellow canisters were also for a flower pot belonging to one of the line captains. Yet after questioning the line captain, it came to our attention that this was a farce. Additionally, we have video footage of his confession within the cells, of which I myself and the agent K. Sato was present. And his ongoing behavior aboard the ISD and among the other bases includes instances of resisting arrest, murder, and having a device that allowed him to see AOSs, which he admitted to myself.
Objection for one thing, just in regards to... Sorry, I shouldn't say objection. I mean to raise a point with the judges. Can we not have the accused interrupting? It's incredibly unprofessional and desecrating, and actually contempt of court, which is another HC issue, which high crime.
Coach, be quiet. Before we move on to seeing the rest of the evidence, does the defense have anything to say?
Yes, we do have something to say. Should I move forward?
Yes.
Okay, firstly, the defense would like to discuss what was found in Kurtz's room. Could you please repeat the list of items found in Kurtz's room for the members of the court here today? We'll go over each of them one by one.
Very well. Would you like to include his search history?
Yes, please. Yes.
Yes. The items in his search history that have relevance to this case include how to make a pipe bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Is treason punishable by death? What is the definition of treason?
Okay. And how does this exactly relate to the case? Could you explain that to the court here?
Actually, I can. It goes towards tendency and a coincidence, as well as general credibility.
Well, look, I think being an upstanding member of the Empire, my client would, of course, not want to commit treason. And learning how to make a pipe bomb is a pretty effective weapon for the tool, used against the Empire. I mean, the rebels. So, not really seeing anything that could correlate to him being the one to make it. Would you like to go on to your next point?
Objection.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's an non-expert opinion that you're getting there. You need an expert if you're going to be making such broad statements about the Empire's military capacity. I think we could. You're not an explosives expert, but I'm sure we could call up someone from ISOC and ask if pipe bombs are going to be used.
I am actually from ISOC, and I do know how to...
do you do you want to get on the stand and come up as an expert witness then?
I can be an expert when it comes to pipe bombs. I know that they're big explosives.
Let's go. I'll swear you in as a witness. Repeat after me. I solemnly and sincerely declare and affirm that the evidence I shall give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I solemnly and sincerely swear that the evidence I will give will be the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, or whatever it was.
Alright, do you personally use pipe bombs?
I do not personally use pipe bombs, no.
Can you name anyone on the ship that personally uses pipe bombs?
No, I cannot name anybody on this ship that uses pipe bombs. Okay, now that I have finished my role as an expert witness, I would like to say that pipe bombs themselves are actually a really effective tool. Even if they're not traditionally used by the Empire, I can understand why Kurtz would be looking into them. Yeah, you can kill loads of rebels with those things. Big boom.
As a counter to your points, I'd like to point out that explosive used to destroy the statue in ISB we found explosive residue hinting towards a bomb, which Kurtz then later on with further evidence admitted to using. Hence the fact that he was searching how to make a bomb, regardless of the type, indicates that he was somehow involved. This is the point of the evidence here.
Yeah, but to be fair, that entire we still haven't actually presented that evidence to the court just yet, so maybe we should open that book when it comes to it, probationary agent. Yeah.
As I've been going through this, I've been sending towards the to the commissioner and the marshal commander here the evidence that we have that you would have received also, which includes the report.
Yeah, but you should present this evidence to the court now. I think that's all we have now. Anything else, Secretary?
I would like to include. Why would a naval member be in obsession of a pipe bomb?
Objection, sir. He was not in possession of a pipe bomb.
He's a naval member, not a army member.
And the Navy still fight for the Empire, sir. I'm sure he wants to kill rebels just as much as any of us.
Do they fight on the front lines, Lieutenant?
I've seen quite a few Navy on the front lines. They go on the ground all the time.
And he is a war correspondent, if I'm not wrong, correct?
Yeah. He also kills people.
Naval Marines
he's not
fight on the front lines.
He's shaking his head. You not a war correspondent? He is a war correspondent.
I do have. I understand that this is not traditional evidence to induce, but I'd like to raise that I have never actually. I don't think many people here have ever actually seen Kurtz raise a weapon on the battlefield. I understand that this is not properly induced evidence, but I'd like you to rack your own brains and try and think of times when you've actually seen that in deployments yourself.
I don't, objection. I don't think it really matters if Kurtz himself is the one raising the weapon. I think if he's providing these weapons for our troops to use, I think it's pretty helpful for the Empire.
So he's selling a black market weapon.
No, I'm not saying that he's selling a black market. I'm saying that he's intentionally and with proper authorization getting these weapons for use for our troops of the Empire to use against the rebels.
I'd like both parties to sit down.
Your Honor, may I bring
parties.
one point up first?
Make it quick.
Yes, the defense has not raised any evidence of this being actually properly sourced explosives, or there's any actual proper procedure being followed. We haven't received any evidence from them showing that this was something that he was doing. We haven't received anything. In fact, the only evidence that is ours, which is understandable. But we also think that this line of defense can't be pursued if there's no evidence to actually support it.
Could I speak on that, Your Honor? Your Honors?
Negative. Moving on to the next piece of evidence, please. Prosecution.
Yes, the evidence I brought forward was the entirety of our investigation and the evidence we have, including the confession that Kurtz gave himself, which both of you should have access to, and the defense has access to as well.
Would you like to share it with the rest of the court?
Very well. I myself was a responding member to Kurtz when he was arrested for this act, upon which he blatantly admitted to going into ISB headquarters, planting an explosive device on the statue and destroying it, upon which he yelled treasonous items. If any members would like to see the full footage, please make a response and I can give that to you now. Actually, I'll just put it in for everyone to see.
Lord Vader's sitting behind there. You can't see him. He's behind the chair up there. Look, right before the logo.
You're a bit late to that one.
Okay, while we are all looking at this evidence, please remain quiet.
We're speaking to you one at a time. Alright, now, I do believe that you, warrant officer, were the main offender.
And that would be true.
No, just
He is
kill
the
me.
main offender.
Gag on, I stop.
He committed
Just
the
kill me.
crime.
Yes, why would you indeed order the execution of Imperial subjects without proper authorities doing so? You do not have the rights to conduct such exercises.
I am the acting XO. The ship was under threat. I asked the shock to kill them because they were actively shooting the generator. Wah, wah, kill me now. Don't gag me.
Okay, but regardless, you do not have the authority to
Regardless,
order.
you're stinky. Kill me now.
I'm not going to kill you. Why would I kill you? I don't get any
does
fun
it
in
seem
that.
you wanna die,
Terrorism.
Agent
I'm
K? I
going
don't
to bomb your
understand.
golden
You might be
statue.
put him
I'm
under
going to kill
psychiatric
all of you.
control.
Alright, kill me.
You're going to commit terrorism. Wait, please
Put him
do
in
elaborate
psychiatric
on your
ward.
plans of terrorism.
Places to kill, people to see. Come on, man.
You had plans to commit terrorism? Do you have devices to commit
Yes.
terrorism? Can you elaborate on these
Yes.
plans?
I've seen
Pipe
enough.
bomb in your face.
Cool.
Bang. Goodbye.
Me specifically, or perhaps the ISB.
Well, not before, but now, yeah. You gave me, bruv.
So you plan to commit an act of terrorism against myself, a member
Give him a
of the
7-day
security
ban
force.
instead.
Yep. Oh, and add to the notes, in quotes, / kill all wangs.
Where is the
I hate the
agent
wangs.
that
Hate the
conducted
wangs?
this interrogation or questioning?
What's the agent? Mox?
Sorry, sir.
He asked who did the interrogation.
Where are they?
Yes. Case Sato himself is currently off ship, dealing with some other issues. I myself was the stormtrooper in the video.
Stormtrooper.
Yes, the one that got stuck in the corner.
Were you being recruited at the time?
Yes, this was part of my training, on the field training, as it was this matter came up of high importance.
Very well. Defense, do you have anything to say after seeing that piece of evidence?
Yes, we do. But firstly, I think it's important that we just quickly go back to the first piece of evidence, because it's not the defense's burden of proof to prove that he's not guilty. It's your burden to prove that he is.
I object to that. You need to actually provide evidence for an argument that if you're going to say that he's got a tendency to actually go through and make these pipe bombs and do it in a proper way, that has to be induced in line with the court power. In line with the.
Okay.
I've got no
please
problem
listen
with you
to
advancing that argument, but if you're going to actually advance an argument, you need to give evidence.
Okay, I don't need to give evidence. I need to give common sense here. Irregardless of if Kurtz made or did not make these pipe bombs, you need to prove that he is the one who put these pipe bombs in Compnor and exploded them, okay? Even if he did, hypothetically, allegedly, make these pipe bombs, you need to prove that he was the one who put them into Compnor. Him simply having pipe bombs doesn't mean he necessarily was the person who put them into Compnor. You need to prove that, and so far, none of this evidence shows that he is the one who did that, aside from the evidence that we are going to look at now, which I will now begin talking about.
But actually, the standard is beyond reasonable doubt. We don't need to actually show he did it. We just need there to be it to be beyond reasonable doubt that he was the one that did it.
And exactly, these doubts is what I will be bringing up right now. So my first doubt is not what is in the evidence, but what has been left out of the evidence. So,
pardon me, Lieutenant.
Sorry, what was that?
Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
I'd like us all to finish this. We've moved past this topic. The prosecution can debate on this topic as a response. You have?
Yeah, I'm moving on to the next topic now about the videos, sir. That's what we're on, right?
Okay, good.
Yeah, so the video. So, talking about the videos, there's two videos presented here by the prosecution. Both of them show my client allegedly confessing to these crimes. I would like to consider what may have been left out of these videos. It is completely possible that in the time before these videos, my client was attacked, harassed, and, tortured even into giving this confession. The tone of my client's voice, the way he was speaking, it all indicates that he did not want to give this confession.
I think
Yeah,
the
need I
ISB
say more?
torturing anyone, that seems like a bit seditionist to say personally. I have never witnessed anything like that in my personal time as an ISB officer. And I think the ISB produces nothing but truth. And,
Yeah, I'm
power.
not
I
saying
feel
that.
like
I'm just simply
I feel
saying
like this
that.
is borderline on regimental disrespect because the ISB does not torture. I'd like everyone to be aware that the ISB does not torture. Thank you.
Okay, that's good to know. And it may not torture, but maybe accidentally, especially having an untrained operative in the field, a stormtrooper even, not even a full operative yet. Perhaps I'm saying that mistakes could have been made. Perhaps he could have been pushed in a certain direction which he may not have gone in otherwise. I'm sure everyone can hear from the way my client spoke that he did not want to give such a confession, that he did not mean it in any way, shape, or form. Perhaps he could have even been joking. I could even assert that, but I would rather assert that he didn't want to give it, and he was made to by an untrained stormtrooper who is now a probationary agent and giving this argument. Secretary, do I need to cover anything else?
The fact that he held a gun in the guy's face should be brought up.
Yeah, that's a pretty good point. You held a gun to his face. I think he was in a rather tight position. What was he meant to do? Not confess? My client was in obvious fear for his life. I think that's all, Your Honor.
Objection. The enhanced interrogation techniques of the Bureau are beyond reproach. We've got many studies backing them up. They are deployed every day against aliens, against individuals, against everyone. And they're not harmful. There's been no proof that the ISB does anything wrong when we interrogate someone. Especially aliens. We are nothing but nice to aliens.
I agree.
We've even got, if you put the, for the people outside the courtroom, we've even got a Mandalorian in here. We're dedicated, if you look behind, there's the Mandalorian. But we are dedicated to diversity and bettering the Empire. And I just think it's just completely terrible that he would say that we would torture someone. Especially on a stream where millions of Imperials could be tuning into and suggest such seditious activities. In fact, I actually think that after this we should talk about laying charges, but that for the council, but that's a different matter.
Look, once again, I'm not suggesting that ISB did anything wrong. I'm saying that this is an untrained operative. This is a stormtrooper at the time that is the one doing this. Okay. Not even giving me a chance.
Okay, we're going to be moving on to the next piece of evidence, not last. Looking at the evidence currently, it is very overwhelmingly in the favor of ISB, in my personal opinion. ISB, do you have any more evidence to bring?
Yes, Your Honor. The final item we wish to bring up is Kurtz's on-base behaviors. As much of the task force will know, he is well known for his, shall we say, mischievous acts in which he has been arrested and prosecuted for already. The logs most recently show. Let me just pull them up quickly. The logs most recently showed that he was charged for M-01, another account of M-01, an account of D-02, and the other one has vanished, and another account of.
Can you please pull up those charges for me and the rest of the court? What is the description of each of those charges?
Yes, let me just bring it to you, sir.
Let him up.
Yes, the M-01 and the M-01 are charges of murder. The charge of D-01 is disturbance of the peace, and the E-01 charge is weapon misconduct. Additionally, there was also charges most recently, as of last night, not last night, the previous night, of E-04, unlawful use of Imperial equipment for having a copy or for having a data pad that was able to see AOSs, in which he consequently used this information and performed the action of R-04 or resisting arrest.
Very good. Defense, do you have anything to state on the matter?
Yes, I do. Firstly, I'd like to speak about how the defendant's history holds no bearing on his actual ability to commit these crimes. He served his time.
Objection, it goes to character.
Character, which is exactly why I'm going to be bringing forward some character witnesses to speak in favor of my client here. Firstly, I would like to bring forward Lieutenant Lars of the Imperial Navy to speak on my client's character. Lieutenant, if you would please come downstairs.
Good.
Would you like to swear in the lieutenant here?
Now repeat after me. I solemnly and sincerely declare and affirm that the evidence I shall give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing.
Something, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Okay. So, Lieutenant, would you mind telling me about your relationship with my client? How do you know each other?
I am the executive officer for the branch he serves under.
Okay, so that puts you in a unique position to, understand him, know what he's good at, know what he's bad at. You're in charge of this man. How does he serve as a subordinate?
This man, he's a fine follower, an excellent person to execute the duties assigned to him.
Yes. And what do you think about the?
I have a question actually.
His alleged history
regarding that. Would you say that he might have been given orders to bomb?
Well, call for speculation, Your Honor.
Yeah, so are you suggesting that someone in the Imperial Navy could have ordered my client to attack Compnor?
What is Kurtz's response to that?
Kind of gay.
Once again, my client refuses that he even did the bombing in the first place, so I assume he didn't get any orders to bomb the place.
I didn't get any orders to bomb anything. I didn't do nothing. I didn't bomb anything. I didn't touch anything. I didn't do any bombs. I put the license plate system. I did it right. I put all the systems. I put the systems in check. It's all good.
Okay.
I made a shit fly good.
Yes, Kurtz.
I'll let you talk and you misuse it.
What? I didn't misuse it.
Come here.
Yes, as you can see, he has quite the voracious appetite to serve.
Yeah, he just wants to do what's right, doesn't he?
We're getting very close to the CO meeting.
Alright, I need to do cross-examination really quickly. Let's do this.
Yes, let's go.
Where were you born?
Does that matter?
Yes.
Yes.
A nice little planet in the outer rim.
What is your race?
Objection.
Objection,
yeah. Your Honor. Relevance.
It goes to character.
How does that relate to
goes
character
to
whatsoever?
It absolutely
How
goes
does that
to
relate
credibility.
Could you Lieutenant Colonel, could you explain that, how it relates?
It goes to credibility. Look at him.
Yeah. Could you explain that though, please?
Okay.
Look at him.
Just
What
for
do
the
you
court.
mean by
Sit down.
that?
We're going. Myself, Apo, and Lord Vader will be talking for a moment. We'll be discussing the punishment. Everyone sit down and please wait.
Oh my God, I don't think this is over. We have a lot more to say.
You know, this guy, fantastic guy.
We have
He's
to
in
wrap this
charge of
up.
Training all Navy members. What guy?
Look,
I want the Defendant's Counsel to stand. You, alongside the warrant officer, have committed treason. You are defending his actions against the Emperor and his ideals. As such, you will suffer the same punishment.
Lord Vader, you all suck! Death to the Empire! Death to the Empire! Death to each and every single one of you! You all suck! Someone kill that guy!
Oh, we could have taken him in.
Hey everyone! Another win for the Bureau.
He said what he said. He deserves to die like a pig.
Alright. Now that is... guilty.
Yeah, the petition.
Commander to High Colonel. Vote now.
Alright, Imperial Stream, would you like to hear his last words?
I guess let's go to the CA meeting.
I gotta see this.
Is it live? Is it live? I did it all! I did it all! I did it all!
Oh, you confessed. Alright.
You confessed.
Oh well, that's
I'll live the Empire.
another win for the Bureau.
Long
Lord
live
Vader.
the Empire.
Bye, Kurtz.
Another win for the Empire. Woo!
To the CEO meeting!
Make an example of him.
Alright. Cut.